Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the one and only Sid! That's me! Thank you very much. Yeah! Hey, Ernie, give me 5, buddy. Okay, maybe later. Hey, welcome to my room! Oh, no. Ernie, look! The frozen ice pop that my mom made me melted. I was gonna eat this, but I forgot about it. I guess the ice pop melted overnight. Doesn't it bother you when that happens? It bothers me. Now, I know ice pops melt, but why can't my ice pops just stay frozen? Why can't all things just stay frozen? I just gotta know. Why do my ice pops have to melt?
Sid, breakfast time.
Oh boy! Breakfast time! Oh, Mom, Dad! Look, I left my ice pop on my table overnight, and it melted.
You left an ice pop on your table?
Uh-oh.
Yes, which I shall clean up after breakfast.
Thank you, Sid.
You know, it's too bad it melted, but you could always make more.
Really? We can make more ice pops?
Sure you can.
How do ice pops freeze?
That's a great question, Sid. I'll tell you what. I'll do some research on the computer so I can show you.
Mom's really good at computer stuff.
Alrighty, here we go. I'll read the directions, and you and Dad can make some more ice pops.
Oh, okay. I am on it. Yes, we are going to make ice pops. I think there's some juice in the fridge. Come on, let's take a look.
Oh, boy.
Okay, ready? Step 1. First, you put a slice of banana at the bottom of a cup. Then you poke an ice pop stick into the banana. Oh, that way the stick won't fall over. Next, pour in your juice. Then put the cup in the freezer. Then the really cold freezer freezes it up. Before you know it, you have a yummy ice pop.
Okay, 2 cups ready to go in the freezer. 1 for Sid and 1 for his friend Gabriella.
One for Gabriella?
Yeah, you and Gabriella have a play date after school, remember?
Oh, yeah. Gabriella's my best friend in the whole wide world. Hey, let's put those cups in the freezer. It's ice pop time.
It's ice pop time. Blammo.
Okay, all you have to do is wait for them to freeze, and you've got yummy ice pops.
Hey, they're not ready.
They need more time than that, Sid.
Oh. Are they frozen now?
Not yet.
How about now?
Sid?
It's gonna take some time. You just have to wait, buddy.
Okay.
And you have to eat breakfast, because we have to hightail it to school soon.
Oh, yeah. I love my mom. My mom is cool. But now it's time for having fun in school. Yeah! I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. There's Gabriella.
Watch what I can do. La la woo! La la woo! Oh yeah!
Wow! I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. Hey, there's Gerald. Yeah! Check out my moves! I'm a rock star! Cool! I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. Hey, there's May.
May I show you how I groove? Da-da-da-da. Yay!
Groovy!
We're looking for our friends.
We're looking for you!
Hey, there's Sid.
Did you hear the one about the kid who wanted to know everything about everything?
That's you.
You got me. for the Sid Survey. Hello, I am Sid, roving reporter, with today's survey. The question, have you ever eaten something frozen that melted? Hey, you can think about things that melt too. Oh, May, I have a survey question.
Okay.
Have you ever eaten something frozen that melted?
Well, one time during the summer, I had an ice cream sandwich melt all the way down to my elbow.
Ooh.
And my elbow was not very happy about it. Isn't that right, Elbow? Yeah.
Well, thank you, May and Elbow.
You're welcome.
Oh, Gabriella. Gabriella, have you ever eaten something frozen that melted?
Actually, yes.
Ooh,
Once I was eating a red, white, and blue frozen ice pop, and it melted on my hand, and then I had a red, white, and blue hand.
whoa, colorful. Thanks.
Yeah. Once I was eating a big bowl of cherry banana chocolate chip ice cream and it melted. Bleh.
Oh, and...
So it changed into cherry banana chocolate chip soup.
that sounds yummy.
It was so good.
And now, the results of my survey. Gabriella's ice pop melted. May's ice cream sandwich melted all the way to her elbow. And Gerald says his big bowl of ice cream melted and changed into ice cream soup. And I hope you thought about something that melts too. So, there you have it. I am Sid, roving reporter and melting expert.
Everybody, rug time.
That's Teacher Susie.
It's rug time. Come on in. Rug time. Take a seat. Rug time.
We're ready.
Everybody move your feet. Rug time.
Teacher Susie.
Good times on the way. Rug time. Come on in. We've got a lot to learn today.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
We're over here, astronaut Gerald.
Roger that, Teacher Susie! Coming in for a landing! Make room!
Oh, boy.
So how's everyone doing today?
Oh, we were talking about frozen stuff that melted.
Oh, yeah, because Sid left out his ice pop and it melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, sad but true.
Oh, sorry about your ice pop, Sid. But I bet all of you have had something frozen that melted, right?
Yeah, I have.
So here's a question for everyone. If you wanted something to stay frozen, where's the best place to keep it?
Somewhere cold.
I think Gerald has the right idea. Where is somewhere really cold?
Oh,
In the freezer!
oh no, Sid. Your ice pops melted because they weren't in the freezer. Poor little ice pop.
May's right. You know, when juice or something liquid like water is kept really cold, over time it freezes and changes to ice.
Yeah, and then when it's not in a cold place, it melts, right?
You got it.
Hey, then can you freeze the water back into ice?
Great question, Sid. Yes, you can. When something can change back and forth like that, it's called reversible change.
Oh, so water can freeze and become ice and then melt and then freeze back into ice.
And that's reversible change. Yeah. I like that change.
Me too. So, who wants to see what happens when something frozen starts to melt?
We do!
Well, I know the perfect place to investigate freezing and melting. Okay, scientists, you know where we're going. To the Super Fab Lab. Grab your journals and let's go.
Super Fab Lab.
Super
Investigate, explore, discover!
We're going to do an investigation called the Ice Block Investigation.
There's fruit inside.
And guess what? The fruit frozen inside the ice is going to be your snack today.
Hey.
How are we going to eat the fruit if we can't get to it?
Well, what happened to Sid's ice pop?
It melted.
Yes.
Aha! We'll wait for the block of ice to melt into water. Hold on. It takes a long time for ice to melt. Oh, no.
Don't worry, frozen fruit. We'll get you out of there.
Yeah, and then we'll eat you.
I have an idea. Let's make the ice melt faster.
Maybe we can put a block of ice in a microwave. That'll melt it really fast.
Ooh, well, I'm afraid the block of ice is too big for a microwave, but I like the way you're thinking, May.
Thank you.
Oh, we can blow hot air on it. Oh, maybe not. Ugh.
Hey, what if we pour something warm on the big block of ice to make it melt?
Good idea, Sid. Look around. Is there some sort of liquid we could use here in the Super Fab Lab?
Warm water from the sink.
Good thinking, Gabriella. I'll go get some warm water and we'll start our investigation.
Yeah! So cool.
You're a scientist. You can try this too.
Here is our ice block filled with fruit. Go ahead and touch it. How does it feel? Is the ice cold? Is it hard? Is it wet? Draw a picture of what the ice block looks like in your journal. Okay, here's your challenge. Try to get the fruit out of the ice. Go for it. It isn't easy to break through the ice. It's frozen solid. Now an adult is going to pour warm water over the block of ice. Wow, what is the warm water doing to the ice? It's changing the ice. It's starting to melt. Go ahead and touch the ice block again. How does it feel now? I think we need to pour some more warm water over the ice. Look, it's melting even more. All right, the ice changed. It melted. Now you can reach the fruit. Go ahead, enjoy your fruit snack. And when you're done eating, draw your observations in your journals. Remember what the ice was like when it was frozen, and then after we poured on the warm water and it melted.
These grapes are good and cold.
I'm glad you're all enjoying your chili fruit snacks. Oh, I can't wait to see what observations you made in your journals. Sid, let's take a look at your journal first.
Oh, okay. Here's the big block of ice before you poured on the warm water. And here's the ice after you poured the warm water. When the ice melted, it made a big puddle of water at the bottom. And all the fruit went for a swim.
Good observation, Sid. Okay, Gabriella, let's see your journal.
Oh, sure. You poured warm water on the ice, but it only melted a little bit. I poked at the ice, and I still couldn't get to the fruit. Then you poured on more warm water, and even more warm water. It took so long for the ice to melt so we could eat the fruit.
Great observations, Gabriella. All of you scientists made great observations. So now I have a question. If we put the melted water into the freezer, do you think we could change it back into ice?
Yes, because ice can melt into water.
Yeah, and then freeze back into ice.
Yeah, and that's reversible change.
Yes, I'm impressed. My scientists know so much about freezing, melting, and reversible change. I think it's time to play with all your new ideas. Playtime. Go ahead.
All right. It's time for Good Afternoon!
Why was the baby Juice Pop crying?
I don't know. Why?
Because he wanted his ice mom an ice pop. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's me, May. Sid, you're a really nice friend.
Oh, well, thanks, May. Do you have a joke?
Nope. Bye-bye.
Huh?
Hey, Gabriella.
Yes?
What do you get when you mix water, frozen juice, and slushy ice?
Water, juice, and slushy ice. I don't know. What?
You get a frozen juicing, slushin' popper, schmopper, blabba, quabba, blah, 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 blah.
Now, that's funny.
Okay, let's play freeze.
Oh.
When I yell freeze, your whole body becomes frozen and you can't move. And when I say sun's out, that means it's warm. And so you melt and dance around.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this game.
Ready? Freeze!
Oh, I'm freezing.
And now the sun's out. Melt.
I'm melting.
We're changing.
Now freeze. Sun's out. Melt.
Nice.
Now freeze. Sun's out. Melt. Freeze. Melt. Freeze. Melt. Freeze. Melt. Freeze. Melt. Freeze. Melt.
It's too fast.
I'm just gonna melt. And now,
It's time
For Susie.
To sing.
go Susie!
Why, thank you. Thank you, and thank you.
There you go.
You know, all this talk about reversible change reminds me of a couple penguin friends of mine. In the summertime, we dip and dive in the clear blue water that shimmers. The sun shines down and we splash around. You won't see happier swimmers. Then winter brings the cold and so the water starts to freeze. We don't mind when it turns to ice. Can we slide on our bellies, please? On Penguin Pond, things keep changing from ice to water and water to ice, back and forth. We live in a changing paradise. What was water now is ice. Till the summer sun melts the ice, and then we'll be swimming once again on Penguin Pond. We swim and slide on the same pond. We don't find it strange. Water turns to ice and back to water. That's called reversible change. On Penguin Pond, things keep changing from ice to water and water to ice, back and forth. We live in a changing paradise. What was water now is ice. Till the summer sun melts the ice, and then we'll be swimming once again on Penguin Pond.
Wow,
It
awesome.
was so cute in the song when the penguins slid on their bellies all over the ice.
Yeah, and then when the ice melted, those penguins went splash, splash, splash in the water.
Hey, in the song, the icy pond melted into water. So, ice is just frozen water, right?
You're right.
And the icy pond melts to water and then freezes back into an icy pond. And that's called reversible change.
Oh, I'm so impressed with all my scientists. You're all reversible change experts. Okay, let's get ready to go home, and you can tell everyone about freezing and melting.
All right. Come on, Gabriella. You've got a play date at my house today.
Yay, a play date!
All right, it's time to go home.
Backseat driving with Grandma.
So, a play day today. You guys are lucky.
Yeah, and if we're really lucky, my ice pops in the freezer will be ready.
Hey, Sid's grandma, did they have freezers when you were a little girl?
Oh, of course we had freezers, but when my grandma was a little girl, that's a different story. When my grandma was growing up, she didn't have a freezer. She had an ice box. And do you know what was inside? Ice! It was a big old box with an ice block, and everything next to the ice stayed cold. And when it was hot outside, the ice inside the box would melt. Yeah, sometimes you'd open up the door, and all you'd find was a big old puddle of water. Water! Yeah, how do you like that? And then, to keep things cold, you had to put in a brand new block of ice.
Hey, that's what happened to my ice pops. They melted. Grandma, do you think my new ice pops are frozen yet?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Yay! My grandma's the coolest grandma in the whole world. We learned something cool today. We know it upside down and inside out. We learned all about
Woohoo!
reversible change. Two scientists in the house.
Back. Do you think they're frozen yet?
I'm not sure. Do you think they're frozen?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, there's only one way to find out if they're frozen. Here we go.
Come on, Juice. Please, 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 please be frozen.
Oh, pretty, please be frozen.
Uh-oh, guess what? You have frozen juice pops.
Yay! Ice pops.
Oh, and they look really good. So I say, eat up, kids.
Yum.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Today was the best day ever. We got to melt a big block of ice and eat the fruit inside. Yum! But the ice didn't melt right away. No way. Takes a long time for ice to melt, and it takes a long time for water to freeze. That's why you gotta keep ice pops in the freezer so they don't melt. And that got me thinking. What if I wanted to make a really big juice pop that wouldn't fit in the freezer? How would I do that? I've got it! Okay, here's my super duper ooper schmooper big idea. I'm gonna invent the biggest juice pop in the whole world. So first I'll need a super huge tank of orange juice. Then I'll take a helicopter and fly the tank to the South Pole, where it's really, really cold. The whole place is like a giant outdoor freezer. Then the big tank of juice will freeze into a giant juice pop. But here is the best part. I'm gonna carve my giant juice pop into a special shape. When I'm all done, I'll have the world's biggest ice pop in the shape of my favorite stuffed animal dinosaur, Arnie. And that's my super duper ooper schmooper big idea. Thank you. Oh, hey, watch this. It's cold, I'm ice. Now it's hot, I'm water. I am Sid, the Science Kid. Remember, keep asking lots and lots of questions. See you later, scientists. Woohoo! It's cold.